game number 4 of the season for the Golden State Warriors. And after starting the year with 3 very close games, Golden State finally got what the doctor ordered: a date with a team that's simply not very good. The lottery-bound Phoenix Suns were in town, and Golden State's offense got going early and often. The Warriors' offense had been sputtering coming into the game, as evidenced by Sunday's 98-point performance against the Denver Nuggets. But against Phoenix, they started feasting. They had their best offensive half of the year, as they put in 70 points in the first half. And after struggling to move the ball effectively through the first 3 games, the Warriors had a vintage Warriors passing performance, as they had 35 assists. Surprisingly, a lot of the Warriors' offense was coming in transition from simply out-hustling the Suns. This is kind of surprising, as the Warriors were playing the second end of a back-to-back, played in altitude Friday and Sunday, and traveled on Sunday night. The Suns, on the other hand, were well rested and also a lot younger. Yet the Warriors repeatedly beat Phoenix down the floor and got easy opportunities at the basket. In the first quarter alone, the team had numerous wide-open dunks that simply came from getting down the floor before any one of their opponents could. Some of these even came off of made baskets. Not surprisingly, Steph Curry was the catalyst for the Warriors' offense, and in the first quarter, he did it by setting up his teammates. He had 7 assists just in the first quarter. It was in the second half when Curry started to turn on the engine with what he's best known for: his shot. Curry put in 3 after 3 in the third quarter, en route to a 15-point frame. Curry narrowly missed hitting 30 points for the 4th consecutive game, but it was through no fault of his own. It was simply because the team was dominating so much that he didn't have to play in the 4th quarter. There were shades of the 2015-16 season there. But still, Curry finished with 29 points and 8 assists, while making 11 of 18 shots. He splashed in 6 triples, which gave him 22 for the year. That 22 set an NBA record for the most three-pointers made through the first 4 games of the season. Of course, Curry wasn't alone on offense, as Kevin Durant was right there as well, with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. One of the big stories going into the game for the Warriors was Klay Thompson's jump shot, which had been ice cold through the first 3 games. Unfortunately, for the most part, that continued against Phoenix, as Klay once again struggled with his long-distance shot, making just 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. But unlike in the other games, this didn't keep Klay from having an effective game. Most importantly, Klay played outstanding defense on Devin Booker, who was uncomfortable all night long. Booker still got his points, but a lot of them came in garbage time, and he had 9 turnovers as well. So Klay did a wonderful job defensively, and also passing the ball, as he had 4 assists. Damian Jones also had a strong game, outplaying DeAndre Ayton, the number 1 pick in the draft. Ayton had better stats, with 20 points and 14 rebounds, but a huge amount of those came in garbage time. Damian Jones, who had 13 points and 4 rebounds, pretty much played Ayton off the floor in the first quarter, as he simply abused him in the pick and roll. Another strong game came from Jonas Jerebko, who had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jerebko is looking better and better each game, and certainly looks like he's going to give the Warriors a much-needed veteran presence that can space the floor off the bench. But perhaps the best news for the Warriors was that they were able to put this game away early and get to some garbage time in the 4th quarter. This not only allowed the starters to rest on the second game of a back-to-back, but allowed the young players who haven't been able to get into many games some playing time. Rookie Jacob Evans made his NBA debut and even scored his first NBA bucket. Alfonso McKinnie came off the back of the bench to score 10 points and grab 7 rebounds. It was a total team effort from the starters at the beginning to the bench once garbage time had started. And when the buzzer rang, the Warriors had their first dominant win of the year, 123 to 103.